as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sarr, and it's Evans in at the two-guard spot. The shot by Magician, no good. Here's Foster, pass to Evans. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Magician, off target from outside. Pass to Foster. Here's Evans. Here's Boozer. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Magician, the pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. It's tipped. Here's Boozer. Powell covers. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Foster. Powell covers. Here's Boozer. Pass to Evans. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Magician. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Here's Magician. Powell sets a screen. The shot by Magician, no good.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Pass to Evans. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Foster. Here's Boozer. The rebound by Magician. Gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Here's Magician. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Magician, the pass to Powell. It's picked off. On the break. Here's Evans. And it ends up out of bounds. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
.116 left in the first. Here's Magician. He had 9 points in his last time out. Magician, pass to the Magician. Just 4 to shoot. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Called 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Boozer. Here's Evans. There's the 3. Pure from three-point range. Evans has got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Magician.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Evans. He's got 6. Here's the break. The shot by Magician, no good. Here's Boozer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And it's Magician in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got Sarr, and it's Boozer in at the point guard position.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Sarr. No made baskets yet. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Wilkins, the pass to Boozer. to the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. On Friday, then on Tuesday, and timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Magician. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, 0.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Boozer. Here's Foster. Still no points. Launches it, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Boozer misses. Here's Magician. No good with a layup.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Boozer.
Home team foul. 0.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Celebrate
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Inside. Here's Powell. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Evans, that's good.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Takes the 3. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They swipe it, and they're on the break. Here's Magician. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
These are his first free throws of the game. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Substitutions here. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
1:19 left in the first half of this game. The offensive rebound. Counted.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Powell. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Wilkins, pass to Boozer. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 4-3. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Magician, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Evans, 2 on the clock, and he hits the jumper for 2. Evans has got 10, and the first half now in the books. Leading by 9. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
22.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
A couple of times there was an offensive rebound, and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kenny.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had some run-ins with Big Ben Wallace, haven't you?
You mean in London? Big Ben?
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. They've got Powell, and it's Magician in at the 2. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Magician. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. To the inside. Magician, the pass to Powell from outside the arc. No good that time.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Pass to Foster. Here's Evans. Stripped it away. Here's Magician. On target from range. Magician's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Evans. And there's the drive. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Magician. Powell outside. Here's Magician, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Powell. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The layup off target. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
The shot by Magician, no good.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Evans, that's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And he drives in. Magician. Pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. There's a screen. Looking to get back on track. Pass to Magician. He's off on that one. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Magician. Gets up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sarr. Here's Boozer. Here's Evans. He's got 13. The shot. No luck on that one. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Pass to Magician. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Cuts off the pass. It's 2-on-1. From deep, Sarr connects from downtown. Sarr's got 9 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
There's a screen. Magician. Pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Three-pointer. Boozer grabs the board. Here's Evans. Shot from the top of the key. Counted. Good. He's got 15.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Foster in at the 2. Perez, the pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. Nails it from 3.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Magician, the pass to Powell. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Foster.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's good.
They love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Now here's Powell. Powell sets a screen. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Powell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Foster. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Boozer. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple. Boozer's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here we go, one-on-one. There's the triple. Drops in the three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's Powell on the wing. Here's Boozer. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Magician, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Evans. Outside Star. Shot clock at 6. Let's loose for 3. Oh, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Magician. Now Powell. He's off from 3. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Evans. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Oh, the shot is off. Shooting a low 26% from the field. Oh, he can't get the layup. Magician's gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Here's Boozer. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Here's Magician. No good on the 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Evans. Here's Boozer to the right side. Here's Evans. Launches a 3. Boozer misses. Here's Magician. so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.